Hola, hello, and welcome to Blood and Samba, your weekly dive into Brazil's most shocking and mysterious true crime cases. If this type of content gets you going, please consider liking and subscribing. This is the story of Rosemere do Nascimento Silva, a nursing assistant whose dream wedding turned into a tragedy due to human error, more specifically, pilot error. Rosemere, a vibrant and beautiful young woman, was excited to marry the love of her life in a ceremony surrounded by friends and family. Like many brides, she wanted her special day to be unforgettable. To surprise her fiancé, Rosemere arranged to make a grand entrance at the wedding in a helicopter. On December 4, 2015, Rosemere boarded a Robinson R-44 helicopter, along with her brother Silvano Silva, the wedding photographer Nayla Cristina Lozada, who was 6 months pregnant, and the pilot Peterson Pinheiro. The wedding venue, Recanto do Beija-Flor in São Lourenço de Serra, was just a few minutes away by air. The weather was initially clear with some distant clouds when the helicopter departed. However, shortly after takeoff, the pilot noticed a small storm forming. Confident in his skills and experience, he decided to proceed, believing the short flight posed no significant risk. At the wedding venue, the groom and guests eagerly awaited the bride's arrival. When Rosemere failed to appear at the scheduled time, concern grew. Rosemere's entrance was supposed to be a surprise, as no one knew that she was planning on arriving in a helicopter. As the delay stretched on, the control center attempted to contact the helicopter, but received no response. They eventually called Rosemere's brother, alerting him that the aircraft was missing. This revelation sent shockwaves through the gathering, and panic set in as the groom and guests realized the severity of the situation. Tragically, the flight was filled with danger. A video recorded by Nayla Lozada on her GoPro camera captured the events leading up to the crash. Shortly after takeoff, the weather deteriorated rapidly. Clouds thickened, reducing visibility to dangerous levels. The Robinson R-44 lacked the instruments necessary for safe flight in such conditions, but the pilot pressed on. Another critical mistake made by the pilot on that day. As visibility worsened, the pilot lost visual references, making navigation increasingly hazardous. The helicopter's erratic movements caused visible distress among the passengers, as seen in their expressions on the footage. According to investigators, the pilot made a series of fatal errors. He drastically reduced the helicopter's speed from 90 knots to nearly zero, leaving the aircraft in a vulnerable hovering state, with no visual reference to gauge altitude or terrain. Sadly, the helicopter collided with tall trees, just 5 kilometers from the wedding venue. The bride had almost reached her destination, but unfortunately, they would never make it. The crash was devastating. The fire department later confirmed that all 4 passengers, including the bride, had perished. The news of the accident sent shockwaves through the wedding party. What was meant to be a day of joy and celebration turned into a day of unimaginable grief. Rosemere's dream of a perfect wedding was tragically cut short, leaving her family, friends, and fiancé to mourn her untimely loss. The bodies of Rosemere Nascimento Silva, the bride, and her brother, Silvano Nascimento de Silva, were buried on Monday afternoon, on the 5th of December, at the Parque Paulista Cemetery in Embu das Artes. If you found the story compelling, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on the cases we cover. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay safe. Ciao.